This is the Affirmation Run. Today we decoding Joe Rogan. First quote by Joe Rogan. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Next one. Suffering is the true test of life. Listen, next one. The key to happiness doesn't lie in numbers in a bank account, but in the way we make others feel and the way we feel about ourselves. Next one. You are exactly where your habits have taken you. Next one. You either suffer from discipline or suffer from regret. Next one. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. Discipline will take you places motivation never will. Comfort will lie to you. Excuses will keep you average, but accountability will change your life.
Hold your applause, I ain't done yet. Immortality got me weary since Kobe died. I got this watch on my arm, but I'll never know my time. So my focus lies in my work, which got me in overdrive. I can't break for a day. I'm in a maze of my mind, I can't make an escape.
Say man, so we back with another episode of Decoding Two Sides of the System. I'm your host, King Trey. Today we're running straight into discipline, into discomfort, into accountability. Joe Rogan reminds us that motivation fades, but discipline shows up every single day. So wherever you're at, lace up, lock in, and run toward the version of yourself that refuses to quit. This is the Affirmation Run. Today we decoding Joe Rogan. Come on, man. Listen, Joe Rogan has so much information. He's so successful in so many areas. But one thing I love is his mental mindset and his ability to continue to grow and his ability to continue to not only push yourself beyond his limits, but to keep on learning. Today I'm going to break down some quotes and I'm going to give it to y'all. Y'all know how to affirmation run. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and we're going to get straight to it. The first quote by Joe Rogan. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. The hard times in life are going to always create the strong men because life has to test and see who you are. Life has to test to see if you have the ability to say you want to be the man that you want to be. I think a lot of times in life, whenever men are going through hard times, they get in this bottle and they don't want to talk about things and they kind of like fold up in everything that's being said to them or about them. It hurts their ego, it hurts their pride, but at the same time, God is building you. God is showing you that you can get to this lowest, but you always have the ability to fight out. And once you fight out the monster that it creates, how you sharpen your mind, how you understand the decisions that you made right, the decisions that you made wrong, also taking accountability for the decisions that led you here, led you to the point to where you at. Like, know that your habits led you to this point. And all these different things that you learn within your situation is growth within your mind, within your heart, within your soul, within your ability to be successful. And a lot of people take that for granted. And that's why strong men create good times because they know exactly what they went through. They understand how hard it was whenever they were at those low moments. The thing about people that's successful, or the thing that people that done overcame a lot of pain is they went through the fire. They went through a lot of different things in order to get to the point to where they at. So that's what makes them strong. We have a lot of men in life that's claiming that they have all this thing but haven't went through something. Then when they go through things, we see how hard they struggle. We see the vices and all the other things that they try to use to be successful. And you cannot use things like that that's going to be able to sustain if you're using drugs and all these other different things to hide your pain. If you're hiding your pain in the gym and all these things, at the end of the day, man, you have to talk to somebody and help you sharpen your mind, help you talk about that pain and be able to feel your body in with the peace that you need in order to go forward. And why those hard times help create strong men too is life lessons, because as you have a child or you have a nephew or things may happen where you have to play a role that you're not it. Like, you might not be a person's father, but they look at you like that. Them hard times are going to be able to help them as they make mistakes in life. And the best thing about hard times is they give you lessons that will help you for a lifetime. And people take that for granted whenever you're going through those moments, because in those hard time moments, you learn the most about yourself. You get to learn your character. You learn what makes you. You learn what you thought could break you. And it's all a mindset thing. You learn how sharp your mind is. So please understand that, because that's what it takes to be a strong man, and that's what helps you create those good times. Understand that if you are a strong man and you are having good times, that helped in the dark. Whenever you worked, whenever you looked outside and you didn't see the car you wanted, or you looked at your mom working all these different jobs and you like, I don't ever want my mother to work like this. That's what makes you who you are. That's what makes you be able to create strong memories, because you think about them times and those times push you, or you just wanting more within yourself. All that matters, man. So please don't take that for granted. Be different. Next one. Suffering is the true test of life. Listen, y'all. Suffering is the true test of life. Whenever you suffer and all these different things are hitting you at once, and you can't sit there and have the answer for everything, that's all that is tested life. That's teaching you ways where you have to be better, especially when you're young. A lot of times when we're young, we think we're supposed to have it all. We think that everything is supposed to line up exactly how we want it because we're working hard. But that's not reality, because suffering teaches you lessons that you're going to need in every area. If you're suffering in a relationship, that's going to teach you how to be better within your relationship to transition into your marriage. If you're suffering at a job, that's going to teach you to be more successful within your job, because you're going to learn what you need to do in order to maintain that job within situations within life. Like, suffering is always test of life, because all it is lessons that's hard on you right now. And I say right now because no matter what suffering you've been doing, even if you say you've been suffering for years you've been having a problem and God is waiting on you to pass the test. What have you been learning within this suffering? Because they're teaching you the truth and the test that you need to pass in order to be successful in your life. If you've been grieving somebody for years, that's a test of life. You have to learn not how to forget them, but how to learn to live without them. They're never gone. They're just physically not here with you. But you still have to move on. That is a test in life that you have to succeed on. And I think a lot of times in life, we deem suffering as, well, I suffered and I deserve this. No, you suffered so you can learn this, not because you deserve this. There's two different things. And I think when people take that mental mindset into suffering, they'll get to whatever they want to get to. Like right now, I'm suffering with a bunch of different things of where I feel like I should be at in my life. But it's not about what I'm going through within the suffering. It's me learning the lesson so I never suffer like this again. I feel the pain. You're going to feel the emotion. You're going to feel all of these things. The point is to never come back to this type of pain and suffering again. So I have to do what I'm willing to do to be successful. Or you going to do what you're willing to do to be successful. Or you going to do what you willing to do to never suffer how you suffering and whatever you going on in your life. And people take that for granted. People think suffering is this horrible thing, but suffering builds character. Character builds a foundation, and that foundation is led to the person who you want to be at the end. So you got to ask yourself, who do you want to be once this suffering is over? Be different. Next one. The key to happiness doesn't lie in numbers in a bank account, but in the way we make others feel and the way we feel about ourselves. Listen, the way we feel about ourselves means everything into this suffering thing, man. Because money can come and go. Love can come and go. how we feel about other people comes and goes, but every day is a feeling that you have with yourself. You look in the mirror and you don't like yourself. You look at your bank account and you hate yourself or how you living. If you look and you compare your life to people who you don't even know or a highlight reel, and how you feel about yourself is deemed wrong, that's all that matters, because in life we're always looking at the things that we want, looking at the things that we need, looking at people who have those things at a point and we don't have. But if you can't look at yourself and tell yourself the truth on how to get there, then you're cheating yourself and you're cheating your ability to be successful. Everybody wants to teach and preach, but nobody wants to do the work to seek and get everything that they say they want out of their life for themselves. But everybody has an answer to coach somebody to go get it. The only thing about that is that if you're coaching people and you don't feel that way about yourself, then how is it genuine that you're giving them game that you won't even use for yourself? How do you not believe in yourself, but you believe in this individual more than they believe in themselves? Like, I don't give advice to people that I'm not willing to take for myself, because if I can give you advice and I'm not taking it for myself, then what am I essentially doing for myself? And I think that a lot of times in life, the way we feel about ourselves changes as we make mistakes. Like, if you make a mistake, you deem yourself as something, and you don't deem yourself as that anymore because you made so many mistakes. And for me, the foundation of how you feel about yourself starts within your goals. It continues within your principles. It furthers more within your consistency. And it ends with your discipline. If all those things channel together, then the way you feel about yourself will be golden, because that means all the things that's inside of you that makes you react to certain things will be a puzzle. So you know, if you don't do one of those things, the puzzle breaks down because it needs all parts to be together. And how we feel about ourselves comes with all parts. It's going to come in the things we look. It's going to come in the things we eat. It's going to come in the money we make. It's going to come in the relationship we have. It's going to come in the respect we have. So if one of those things don't line up, it could break the whole puzzle because it doesn't fit together. You can't be your whole light with a piece of you missing. So understand that the money can fill up certain voids and help this puzzle. But if you not eating right and you got all this money, now you overweight, that might be two pieces off the puzzle and your puzzle breaks. So understand that, like, the key is how you feel about yourself. If you can feel the love within yourself, then you can love somebody else. If you don't love yourself, you won't know how to love somebody else. Be different. Next one. You are exactly where your habits have taken you. Every habit that you have has led you to the point to where you are at right now. Every single one of your habits. So if you were somebody that cheated workouts and things like that, that's why you're not an athlete no more. If you're somebody that took shortcuts at work and things, that's probably why you at this job you hate now. You might have had a good job, you took it for granted. All these different habits hurt you, but they put you exactly where you are at in life right now. So understand that if you, like myself, I just hit 100,000 subscribers, but the habits that I have before that, I wasn't even close to that. If I don't change my habits this year, I'm not going to hit my goal. I'm not going to be able to do the things that I deem that I want to do for myself. So if my habits don't change, my reality of my life is not going to change. And I understand where my habits have taken me. My habits have taken me from 0 subscribers in 3 years to 100,000. But do I have everything that I want? No. I need more engagement. I need my sponsorships. I need things and people to give me opportunity. And that's what I'm chasing. But my habits, they haven't said that I deserve that. I'm too inconsistent. I got to post more. I got to do all the little things that I know I have to do to be successful. And just like I said earlier, you know, you're either going to do it or you're not. And the thing about it is, if you do it and you're consistent and you're disciplined, then you can control the volume of success that's coming in. If you don't, then you're leaving it in somebody's hand Don't ever leave the process of success into somebody else's hands or eyes. Make them understand who you are and why you are who you say you are, and make them come to you. That's my goal. Like, I'm coming to get everything that I want out of life, and nothing's going to stop me from getting it. So I got huge goals this year, and I'm going to succeed on them, man. If you have goals and you wondering, like, well, how do I get myself to this point, and why haven't I got this, and how do I build this? Look at your habits, because your habits are going to tell you more than your dreams ever could. Your habits are going to tell you more than your work ethic could tell you, because if you got great habits, you're going to have a great work ethic. If you have bad habits, then that means you have a bad work ethic. You work hard sometimes, then you quit. So please understand that. And you already know the motto, man. Be different. Next one. You either suffer from discipline or suffer from regret. In life, you're either going to suffer from the discipline of doing the things and the hard work and the consistent of getting up and grinding and pushing yourself, or you're going to suffer from the regret that you didn't even try and give yourself an opportunity. If you do the things that make you disciplined, you give yourself a chance in order to achieve your goal. You give yourself an opportunity to be seen in the light that you deem you deserve to be in. If you don't, you only regret, and you only suffer from that regret. If you're working hard right now, you're putting 110 into something, and then you're suffering being disciplined every single day. But if you stop and you don't do it anymore and you give up, you're going to regret that decision, because you put in all this work and then you quit. You quit on yourself. And that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are working hard and they're disciplined for a point, but then they stop, and then they regret that they stopped once they start up again, because they're like, I could have been here. Are you looking at somebody who started with you and now they're gone? So please understand that all this is a process, and you cannot ever in life think that you're gonna not be disciplined and then be successful. Because if you're not disciplined in what you want to do, you're going to regret the success that you have, because you're not going to be successful as you want to be. And I think a lot of people, they take this for granted, and they take things like this for granted, because it's like, well, I work hard. I've been working for years and I haven't got this, or I've been kind of going, but it's not going. That's because you're not being disciplined. It doesn't matter about what you're seeing now. You're building for the future. And then when you stop, you regret that you didn't stop, because you understand, dang, I am building for the future. And that's what I had to tell myself, like, within my journey to get to my 100,000. It's not about the likes and the views on the way there. It's about the end goal. And the end goal, I don't want to regret that I quit. Because last year, y'all, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to quit. Like, I didn't even want to continue to keep going just because I had a horrible year, but I kept going. And if I would have quit, I would have regretted that. I would have regretted that this year on how I started my year and where I'm at and things like that in life. So please don't stop. Please be disciplined so that you have no regrets. You don't ever want to look at your situation, your wife, your kids, your house, your car, your job, and regret that you didn't put more into what you truly wanted to put more into. Because a lot of people are doing this in life and they're miserable and they're trying to find it in other ways. They're doing things that's dead. So thank you so much, and I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know the motto, man. Be different. Next one. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. A lot of people are so fearful to jump in the pool and just swim, because they don't know the deep end. They can't see the deep end. But fear is a signal. If you jump in this pool, there might be a deep end, but it's not a stop sign. Don't let your dreams of your goals of what you want to accomplish be a fear or a signal for you not to even take an opportunity. Jump in the field and try. Let it be a signal of, oh, it's scary in here. Might be scary, but I'm still going to go in here and fight and get what I got to get out of it. Kyrie Irving has this quote. He said, fear is not real. It's just an illusion in your mind. And he's truthful to that. If you fear something and you have the ability to go see why If you challenge that, then there's no fear there because it's just an illusion. Because if you go in there and it's not fearful, then what is it? And that's a lot of things in life. If you just jump off the porch and you do, and you get in the field where you say you want to, even though you might be fearful that people might not like you or like your content or like what you wear or like your partner, all these different things, it's just a fear. It's a signal. It's not a stop sign to tell you to stop doing what you're doing. Stop posting what you post and stop believing in what you believing in. Like, please don't let fear stop you from being great. Be different. Next thing, the mind is the most powerful weapon you have. I love this by Joe Rogan because people don't understand this, man. Your mind is the most important thing of your life, and what you feed into your mind every day controls your mental output and controls the success you will have within whatever you're chasing. Listen, your mind and what you feed it, what you eat, what you drink, how you work out, all these different things help your mind grow, help your mind get to a level to where it can be more of a weapon for you to succeed in multiple areas of your life. But understand that with sharpening your mind and why it's an important weapon, you gotta believe in what you learn. You gotta believe in your growth. You can't let other people allow you to control your mind and put you in situations where it's unable to grow. Like, if you love working out or doing content or things like that, your mind has to be that big weapon to get you to do it even when everything around you doesn't feel right. So whether if it's the person, your partner, your friends or things like that, that don't matter. You gotta be able to lock in, do the work, and be successful. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like, your mental mindset matters whenever it comes to success. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna be? Understand that your mental mindset controls all that, and it's a weapon because you have the ability to be able to succeed in any area you put in the work in. That's why your mental mindset is so strong. The importance of it being so strong. Please don't take that for granted. Be different, man. Listen, I'm gonna close it up with this. Discipline will take you places motivation never will. Comfort will lie to you. Excuses will keep you average, but accountability will change your life. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're tired of starting over, if you're tired of quitting on yourself, this is a reminder. Do the hard thing. Show up when it's uncomfortable and build the habits that build you. And remember, we are not here to follow the crowd. We're here to be different, man. You already know, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you like, comment, share this video to somebody that it will help. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Shout out to Joe Rogan. Affirmation, I will be on Joe Rogan one day. Peace. Be different.
Hey, it's your boy King Trey here with Decoding Two Sides of the System. I've been telling y'all that I got a big announcement. Well, it's here. I've now partnered with my first deal with the Clap app. And listen, all you gotta do is use my link. Boom, it's gonna be here, it's gonna be here, it's gonna be here, all down here. Listen, click the link. If you got any videos that you want to make reels out of, if you got any podcasts, gym content that you talking or anything, and you don't know how to make your own reels or your content creation, all you got to do is use my link, plug in your URL to your content, and it will make your reels for you. Listen, this is an opportunity for you to take whatever content you got to the next level. And with Clap, that's what we doing. We taking it to the next level. So I want to thank everybody that's been supporting me from day one, to all the people, all my new subscribers. Like I say, y'all not subscribers, y'all family members. The Be Different family is growing fast. And with the growth, we're now accomplishing new things. So I want to thank y'all for supporting me, growing with me. And listen, y'all make sure y'all tap in. I'm talking about, listen, I'm clapping. Hey, it's there. Use the link and let me know what, you know what? Forget all that. I want to see who got the best content. Use my link, tag me in the content, and I'm going to throw you on the pod. That's what we doing. I'm going to shout you out to all the family. Whoever got the best content, that make the best content using the Clap app is going on the pod, man. So y'all already know the motto, be different.